Ladies and gentlemen, Big Four Boys, episode number 45, Michael Jordan.
Whoa, you're going with the Washington Wizards days, huh?
Was he 45 on the Wiz? I
Oh, was
didn't
it Chicago he was
I
45
think
with?
Chicago he wore 45 for a day
Wait,
or
get out of
something.
here. Are you serious?
Yeah, you might have to give that a fat goog, but I'm pretty sure he
Dude, you're
yeah.
not lying.
Yeah,
Huh.
no, that's the only 45 I can think of. Can you think of another
Wow.
player?
And he said it because he knew his father was there to watch him and it felt there was a new beginning and 45 was my first number. Oh, I didn't know that. It was because his dad died.
Oh, that's fun. Um, are there any other 45s?
Clement Johnson, you know that guy?
No. I know
Keon
Roger
Johnson?
Clemens.
Keon Johnson, do you know that guy?
Uh-uh.
Tim
You're thinking
Kempton?
of Chad Johnson. He's 85. Good
Yeah,
try.
I don't know anyone.
Yeah.
Oh, this is apparently Anthony Davis.
No. In college?
Let's see. Yeah, this says apparently Anthony Davis wore 45 at one point. I don't know if it was in high school or in college or whatever, or Team USA. Let's see. Anthony
Well,
Davis.
speaking of basketball, Alec, the greatest basketball player on the planet right now is locked up in Russia. What are your thoughts on old Brit getting put in the clink?
We have all the great minds at the White House working on it, and I wish them the
Yeah,
best minds.
you're hoping those heads can get her out. What's the we're giving away some war criminal for a basketball player?
Looks like a fair trade. I think we're winning that one, right?
Yeah, yeah, anything for entertainment. I know a
Yeah.
bunch of people have been making the joke like this is the most press the WNBA will ever get.
You think it's drumming up ticket sales? Because last time checked the Sparks tickets, it's like I think like -$5. Like you
Yeah.
you get money to go to the game.
Yeah, well there's that famous joke. It's would you rather your WNBA team win a title or you get $5? Everyone's taking $5. No one gives a fuck. How much? I'll flip that question though. How much for NBA team? How much for the Mavs to win?
Oh shit, that's a good question, man. I
Yeah,
gotta tell you, that's a good question.
like
And
five grand.
well, hold on. Like, so is this potential benefactor he's willing to pay anything or what? There's like, because I'll take obviously 500 million, but you're saying like the least amount, the minimum I'm gonna
The
get.
minimum amount, yeah, or your team wins.
And if they don't win the chip, are they second place? Or are they out of the
Yes.
playoffs? What
Losing the
like?
championship is worse than not making the playoffs because then you're losing record in the finals and that taints your legacy.
Uh-huh. I think I would be down for, I don't know, maybe anywhere over 150.
150,000.
No, $150.
$150. So they hand you they're like Luca can win or you get 150 and you're like give
All
me the
right, now, okay,
150.
150 is too cheap because I feel like it's not even going to cover me going into a game once. All right, I would
Yeah,
probably say 500, 500.
500.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What about you? What about seeing Dame win one chip?
It's true, but like I don't really give a fuck. Like that's the thing is you celebrate for like a day or two.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out like what my joy for that one day is.
Yeah, is it really worth it? Not really. You celebrate. I could tell my aunt to fuck off for once. Like stuff like that would be nice, but yeah, overall, I
How
don't know.
much?
I'll do $20. No, no, it'd be a couple hundred. Like probably around what you said, enough
I
for
think
like
it just have to be enough to cover a game, cover a feature game. I'll go to the Mavs or whatever, and I'll be like, hey, give me this $500 or whatever is for the
yeah,
game.
yeah,
Yeah, I would
make it
do
a
that.
couple grand just for courtside.
Who, who do you think? Who do you think? Like, which crazy fan is there that would? Do you think like our boy Jake, his minimum price for an Iowa chip would be like 1,500, 2 grand?
Oh my God.
That's what we got to ask him for an
Well, he's
Iowa
also
chip.
rich, so it would have to
Yeah,
be
yeah,
a
it's
lot.
different. 500 bucks is what he makes in an hour. So,
Yeah, two
right.
grand. Yeah, that's he's got that in his wallet right now. So I don't
And
know.
by the way, if anyone wants to rob him, he lives in Dallas, Texas, on 121 Parkway Road, apartment 4B, folks. Just letting you guys know.
Yeah, yeah. Give away his address. Get him, get him clapped. Is that what the hood kids say? Get him clapped. I never
I
know
think
the slang.
I think so. I mean, I think he's asking for a clapping.
Ass clap. Yeah. All right, dude. But we got a lot to catch up on. You were out last week. You were busy. How did the whole law school wrap up go?
Dude, so
Not law school, internship.
the internship ended. Every night we had like a dinner or like a party basically just to, you know, keep us on good terms. So that's why I wasn't able to record last week. And Alex recorded a hell of a pod. Really good listen, by the way, folks. One of the, one of the
It was so good that you couldn't even check it out yourself.
I
You
couldn't
just
put it
knew
down.
it would be great.
Yeah, I got jealous because it was so good. But dude, it was great. Last week we had dinner like a few times, and we went out to the bungalow in Huntington Beach. So we went, dude, Huntington Beach, by the way, have you been to Huntington Beach?
I don't think I have. No.
Dude, it's beautiful. The air is fresher, the food
Yeah.
tastes better, the grass is greener, the
Yeah.
water is bluer.
Oh my God, dude. The
Dude,
weed
if
is
I could do it
stronger.
all over again, I'd do it in Huntington Beach.
Yeah.
No.
Oh my God.
And the drinks are cheaper, man. The drinks are cheaper. I could get a good beer. I could get a beer for like $4. And I
Aren't there
know.
a ton of Trump rallies in Huntington Beach? Is it there's some I guess it's more Orange County where it's like Trump town. Like I remember I was in Costa Mesa where my grandma lives and I remember seeing
Racist.
just a ton of people in Trump gear. And I was like, wow, and
Um,
I was like, wow, we should move here.
my recommendation doesn't have anything to do with the politics, Alex. Just a general
Yeah.
observation. Mhm.
No, I'm saying if there are rallies, we should move there. Um, but dude, that's awesome. Fuck, Huntington Beach.
Dude, it was great. And then we went out with like one of these attorneys, picked up by the firm, obviously, which is nice.
Yeah.
It's like you and that old guy who paid for you guys at the strip club. Very nice.
Yeah, that's true. It's always nice to get paid for. They hand you 20. They're like, go get a dance.
Dude,
Um,
that you guys got to come down to LA and hit up that old guy again.
yeah, I think he's only like 30 something, but yeah, he's old to us.
Oh,
Um, I forget his Jason, I think. Jake,
Jason the old
call
guy.
in if you're listening because I know it's his friend.
Oh yeah, Jake is an older guy too. Isn't Jake like 32?
Yeah, yeah. No, but this guy spent like a couple hundred on us throughout the night. He bought us all old fashions at this one bar. Then he got us Stellas and Vag.
Why do you think he was trying to do that? You think he was trying to get in your pants?
I think he was just trying to impress us with how much money he makes. I think that's the game that he was playing. And
Yeah, but what
I
happened to
think
do
I
with your own
told
pay?
this. So for the folks listening, like
This is
I
a
imagine
callback, yeah.
I imagine everyone who's subscribed here has gone through, listened to every episode at least 10 times. But if you're not from the beginning, basically last summer, around this time exactly, it was late July, so a little bit before, um, went to LA, visited Jake, visited some homies, and
No, I didn't make the list, by the way.
yeah, Alec was not there, which we were happy about. But Jake had a workout buddy who was much older. He was late 30s, and he came and met up with it was Drew. The listeners know Drew. He's the boring guy.
No, he was the most exciting guy. Most
Yeah, he's the
interesting.
best. Yeah, he's the best guest we've had. But
So-
it was myself, Drew, Jake, and then this old guy and old guy's friend who was also
An
old.
old guy. So old guy number 2.
Or two old guys. And basically this dude, this old guy who Jake knew would buy us drinks. We went out, we all talked, and crazy night. Yeah, we ended up going to a strip club. But I remember this guy was just all talk. He worked for some ad agency, and at some point, Drew brought up my videos. He was like, "Dude, you're like, TikTok stuff and everything." I was like, "Shut up! Like, I don't want to talk about this right now." And of course, this fucking ad guy who's like 30 something goes, "Holy fuck, man! Like, you got some people following you," and he was hammered at 1 a.m. at this bar, and he's like, dude, let me text my boss, see if we can get you some ads or any sort of brand deal stuff. And I was like, please leave. But he was just fucking hammered, texting whoever. And I remember your theory, Alec, last time we talked about this. You thought he had like a decoy text account or like a decoy boss who he would like send these messages to. He'd be like, "Look, man, I'm sending my boss a message about you." When in reality, he was probably just texting phone number 2 or something. But yeah, that was I don't even remember what Homeboy looked
You
like.
think have you think if he marketed your cameo, you'd get more money off it?
Yeah, I feel like this guy he should plug my cameo. That'd be good.
Yeah, that was a fun night for our listeners. That was like episode 1 or 2, right?
That was very early. Yeah,
We were expecting a burp there.
I know. I'm all gassy.
You let us down.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a hell of a story. But what was I
How
gonna
did we
say?
get to that? How did we talk about? I think Jason's his name. How did we
I
even
think we
get
were
to
talking
that
about old guys.
old guy? Okay. Yeah.
I don't know. Hey, by the way, did you see our boy Drew got a promotion?
I saw some LinkedIn thing.
Yeah.
I always wonder, like, if I say something inappropriate on LinkedIn, will I get kicked off?
Yeah, probably.
I feel like, I mean, everyone would see it. Like, I think one of my bosses has added me on LinkedIn. So
Whoa.
if I was just like, oh fuck yeah, big boy, like that would not go well, I guess.
Dude, yeah. Our boy Jake wrote something in the comments.
Really? Oh my,
Yeah, it was a very PG 13. If anything, rated R.
yeah,
Yeah, I don't even want to repeat it on the air because it might scare away our listeners.
yeah. Something about Plan B strip
Uh-huh,
club or
uh-huh,
something.
I was about to follow up, but I was like, nah, I can't do that.
Yeah. No, that makes sense. Dude, I feel like these last few weeks, I touched on it on the solo up last week, but there's no athletics. Football is starting up soon, right?
Dude, it's been dead, man. I don't know how you talked up 30 minutes last week. I got to give you credit, man.
It was
What?
it was tough. It was bad. I got like 3 minutes in and it was like, holy shit.
I'm done with all my material. You got your notepad out. You're like, what
Yeah,
am I
no,
saying?
I know. I had to look at bullet points to see what
We're so hard up on stories. We're going back to episode 2. We might be repeating some stories, folks.
yeah.
No, I'm kidding. No. But what else did we do? Oh yeah, dude, you've been hitting up the comedy clubs, dude. You're like a proper stand-up comedian, huh?
Yes, that's right. Yeah, I'm ready for Hulu or
When's your
Brazzers.
special?
Exactly. Yeah, Brazzers might offer something. Uh,
Yeah, why don't these porn sites do that, man? You know what I mean? They could hit up like
like
comedy and
just like
or
a
like
naked stand-up comedian.
yeah, like why not?
Yeah, that'd be good.
And they could be doing some material.
Doing
Could
other
have a
things.
you could have a good like base of audience from day one.
Yeah, that would be yummy.
Do you think you'd be the first porn star comedian?
There has to be someone else.
No, it's a niche thing. Like first you get the guy to laugh, and then you get the guy hard.
Yeah. Quite the duo. Dude, fucking I feel like male porn stars have to have like pretty good personalities, right? Like they're
You think so?
goofy. Maybe.
I don't.
Do you know who Johnny Sins is?
I don't want to know.
Okay. Well, I feel like
Yeah, I
there's
know.
so
I know.
many
I know that is the
yeah,
bald
there's
guy.
so
Yeah.
many memes about him because it's like, oh, this guy was my doctor, he was my pool boy, he was my driver, and it's like, this guy's played every character, and
But has he played a comedian?
yeah, that's true. I guess I don't know.
And that could be your thing. Like every like movie, it'll be just you being a comedian,
I
giving
I
your
try to
routine.
do 5 minutes, and the female actress is just like, I'm done. Like I don't want to stick around. This is fucking terrible.
You get a good exposure, dude.
Yeah, yeah, no, I'd expose myself.
Literally.
Yeah, but dude, I've been trying to do a couple open mics here and there. I talked about this last week
Yeah, with all the listeners listening.
with everyone listening. There's this place in downtown Portland uh, that I'll go on Wednesdays and do, and it's like yesterday I went, and by the time I went on stage, there were like 3 people there. It's just fucking dead.
Dude, you're
And
going up like late, right? Like midnight, past midnight
the one I do on Wednesdays is at like 7. But
p.m.
it's yeah,
Oh, that's isn't that too early?
yeah, it's also very early. It's nice for me because it's right after work. It's like 2 blocks from here, so I can just go. But
Yeah.
but it's just kind of you practice like saying your jokes, but it's not a real show.
So the point is, you do your jokes enough, you get better at it, and then other comedians are there. They're also like you're making forging connections with these other comedians, hoping one of these actually other comedians kind of makes it. Then they remember you. They're like, "Hey, you want to open for me?" Bada bing, bada boom.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how many people from Portland really make it. It seemed from what I've seen, like the people who are here a long time just end up going to LA. Like that's just like the smart thing to do is just move
So when are
somewhere.
you moving down, dude?
I mean, I need years to actually get good. Uh,
Dude, come on now, man.
we'll see. We'll see. I don't
Dave
know.
Chappelle started when he was 18, man.
Yeah, well, he's one in a trillion.
Do you know
Um,
that guy doesn't come with like a script or anything? He just like he's off the hook cuz.
I don't know. I see. He's so talented. His storytelling is just amazing. Where I'm like, fuck, he just riffed that whole thing.
I
But
don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Like some guy on like this podcast I heard, but he's like, I knew him like 10 years ago and he could have been bullshitting me, but he always told me, this all just, it was, he's like, it could have been bullshit, but he's like, yeah, Dave Chappelle once told me that he doesn't write any of this stuff down. It's just, it comes naturally to him or whatever.
huh?
And I don't know if I believe it, but I was like, oh man, that's impressive. If that's true.
Yeah, yeah. That if it just comes out, that's very impressive.
I don't believe it though. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's too difficult.
I don't want to repeat. I heard this story on a podcast, so I'm about to tell you a story on this podcast that I heard on
On
another
another
podcast. But
podcast.
it was so funny that I just will share this with you and the listeners. It's about Chappelle, and you know who Dane Cook is, right?
Who's Dane Cook?
It was huge in the early 2000s. Was in that movie Employee of the Month with Jessica Simpson.
Oh yeah, actually I know. Yeah, yeah, I know.
Yeah, yeah, he was huge. He used to sell out arenas, but kind of died down because he got caught stealing other people's jokes and stuff. Um,
Now I didn't know that.
yeah, he had the world record for the longest set. He performed for 3 hours. Could you
How bad?
imagine being a fan wanting to sit through 3 hours? That just sounds terrible. It's like,
Well, are they giving like free alcohol during the whole performance, or like?
no, no way. Yeah, if you're paying, if you are there. Um, but so the record was 3 hours, and I think this was in the early 2000s when Dane Cook was bigger than Dave Chappelle, and Dave Chappelle then went out and broke that record. He did like 3 hours 10 minutes for the longest stand-up set. And him and Dane were going back and forth who's going to do the longest one, which as an audience member you're probably just like, fuck these guys, like I'm not going to, I would leave after like 10 minutes. But they're doing these huge sets, and it's like you said, Dave Chappelle is just such a good storyteller. Like he just comes
Yeah.
somehow able to do that much time. Meanwhile, for me, I go up, do like 2 minutes.
Everything is like
I'm just
scripted.
yeah,
by
it's
the
scripted,
second,
and
word
I'm
by
dying
word.
up there. I'm like, holy fuck, this feels like forever.
Dude,
But
I feel
he'll
like
do. They both were going back and forth doing these long sets, and then one night they both were at the Hollywood Improv, and the booker, the guy who ran the club, was like, "Hey, Dave, just do your 10 minutes. Dane is going to come after you, do 3 hours. Like, you need to fall back. He's more famous than you."
oh my
And
god.
so Chappelle goes up. He just does his 10 minutes. That's it. But at the end of his 10 minutes, he goes to the audience. He's like, guys, I don't normally do this, but I'm going to go out to the parking lot, smoke a few cigarettes. If you guys all want to come out and say hi, take photos, feel free to do that. And apparently everyone just left and went with him. And he was like, all right, Dane, like come out and do your jokes to
Oh
everybody.
my god.
That's a story apparently. I don't know how true it is, but I heard
Dude,
it
that's the
on another
goat.
pod.
That's the goat, man.
Yeah. Isn't
Dude,
that fucking hilarious?
dude, it's great.
Imagine if I tried that at an open mic. I'm like, guys, I'll be out taking photos. They're like, who the
Who the
fuck
fuck
are
are you?
you?
I'll be like, fuck you.
Yeah, they're like, who is this guy?
dude, Dave, like, I've heard all his specials. I think his like last one, not the one that he's like talking to his old high school campus. I'm talking about
Oh,
like
I
the
didn't
other
see
one.
that.
Yeah, he had that's his like latest special, but I'm talking about the second to last special, the one that he got like,
Closer.
yeah, that one wasn't as great as his other stuff. But
I mean, he got in trouble for a
I
lot
think he
of,
was, yeah, I think he was just trying to be controversial on that one. Like his other stuff is like brilliant, but
yeah.
like that one was, I think he was just trying to like, he literally wanted the controversy. I mean, because dude,
Yeah.
that that's like a
Publicity.
lot of free press. Yeah.
Yeah, the LA Times, Twitter, everyone writes him up, and you're like, all right, I got to watch this now that people have tweeted about it. But
And that,
he wasn't even anti whatever. Like if you actually watch the full special, I feel like
oh yeah.
he
No,
had
like
stories
towards
that
the
were
end,
like
like
pro trans. He talked about his trans
yeah, like
friend.
the opener, yeah.
Yeah, his opener. Yeah, and it's like I think people just see one quick joke and are like, "Oh, he's transphobic." It's like you clearly didn't watch the whole thing
No,
if you
no,
think that.
no. They were just. By the way, like everyone was going crazy that the guys gets paid like 20-25 mil per special. But
Uh,
to be honest, like if he's performing for like an hour and a half, and like Netflix is paying like 50 mil to produce like an average movie, or like 100 mil to produce a
yeah,
movie, what's the difference? Like, you know what I mean? Like this
yeah,
guy's literally coming up with his own material and
yeah.
working for an hour. Yeah, I don't know.
And I mean, it's worth it for them. Like they're
Because they're getting
still,
the same, like they're getting still like a crazy amount of views, like especially that last special with all the controversy. It was like on every TV show like possible.
yeah, yeah. I know I feel like they do a pretty good job of picking their people. Like, do you know who Bill Burr is?
Yeah, dude, I don't know why I don't like these guys. Like the other guys who do it, like I've seen him. I saw the other one, Bill Burr. They just, you know what they're doing a lot now, by the way, like Bill Burr, Pete Davidson, the Snoop Dogg. Do you see all those like comedy specials they did where like they speak for 5 minutes and then they bring someone like one of their comedian friends for 5 minutes and then they bring another friend for 5 minutes. Do you see that?
Oh, are you talking about? Yeah, like was that was the
Snoop Dogg
LA,
and Friends,
that was
like
the
Bill Burr and
comedy
Friends,
festival. Yeah,
Pete Davidson and Friends.
yeah.
Like you saw that?
That was a little different. Yeah, I think that was an actual festival they did, and then they taped all of them and put them on
It
the
just
site.
pisses me off, man, because no
Yeah,
one's coming up with their best material because it's not their show; it's someone else's show. And
sure.
Bill Burr's not going to give his best material. Snoop Dogg has no material. He's not a freaking comedian.
Yeah,
Um,
I didn't even know Snoop Dogg was on it. That's funny though. I bet was he
yeah,
just smoking the whole time?
he went to the side and smoked, but like he like started the night with his own jokes and then like introduced his buddies and stuff. It
Yeah,
was just like, dude, I'm not. It's just like, okay, so I'm going to a random comedy night, but you like there's a big name that performs for like 5 minutes. Like, you know what I mean? It kind
yeah,
of pissed me off, and I don't think anyone had any good material, which kind of sucked because I think
right.
everyone was saving it for their own bullshit.
Yeah, I mean that makes sense. Yeah.
I
But
don't know.
Bill Burr just like I think a few weeks ago has a full hour by himself.
Was that good?
It was like an hour and a half. It was long. I've only seen the first like 15 minutes, but
Obviously not that good.
no, it was good. I just
Dude, if you can't watch after 15 minutes, you're not
no,
that busy.
I
You're
think I
not
got
that busy.
busy.
You're not
I
that
got busy
busy.
with something else.
Bullshit.
I had to watch
Bullshit.
midget porn or something, you know.
What, you've been watching that for the past 4 weeks?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, it's
You
still on
ain't
my
that you
browser.
ain't that busy. Dude, is it on your computer right now? It's like, do you have it like split screen, like one screen me, one screen?
It's one screen you on the Zoom, the other screen is just
Can I see
yeah.
your left hand?
It was
Wait,
in my pants just now, not even joking.
that's healthy, man. I don't know, man. I might have to do this black screen for other purposes.
Oh boy.
Oh my god.
Dude, this episode is all over the place. But the comedy shit is good. My thing on Bill Burr is he is so gutsy where he just toes the line of these horrible subjects and he
Fuck
just kind of
him.
stays in the
Fuck
middle.
him.
Huh?
Huh?
You're not a fan.
I don't know, man. Once you see like, dude, once you see Jordan, why the fuck do you want to watch um fucking Steve Kerr?
LeBron, yeah.
Yeah. I'm
Who's
sorry.
Jordan? Chappelle?
I just can't enjoy, yeah, I just can't enjoy watching Steve Kerr play on his own when I know Michael Jordan is right there. You know what I mean? It's not like I just can't do it. I really can't.
There's different styles, I feel
No,
like,
no, no,
you know.
no. There's just
Never
these.
mind. Pardon me, you know more about comedy. Never mind.
Yeah, exactly.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
No, no different style. Dave Chappelle, the GOAT, man. Come on, dude. The other one, George Carlin, another GOAT. Watch his
Yeah.
stuff. That's one of the best. I want to say Rodney Dangerfield. If you haven't watched him, start watching tapes. That guy's good. Have you seen Rodney Dangerfield?
Yeah. Legend. Michael Richards from Seinfeld.
Dude, Richard Pryor, the grandfather of all stand-up comedy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Have you
These
seen
are all
Don? Have you seen Don Lemon? No, what's his name? Don Rickles. Rickles.
Rickles. I don't know if everyone recommends him. I don't know if I've seen it. Don Lemon is on CNN.
No, I'm not
He's
recommending
funny
him.
unintentionally.
I'm
Uh,
not recommending. I'm recommending Don Rickles.
yeah.
Dude, what about Bob Hope? Have you seen him?
No, I've never seen the stand up.
That's dude. That's come on, man.
You're like a historian here. You know all the old shit.
Dude, I go on YouTube and I watch for like hours because I don't know. I haven't told you this, but in like high school, early college, I wanted to do stand up myself. So I wrote up like a book.
Dude, do it.
Nah, no, I just never did, man. I could never
Holy
take the
shit.
plunge. It's always been a dream, man. I'm jealous of you, dude. I'm rooting for you, but I'm jealous that
Oh my
you
god, dude.
have
And you're
the
in
courage.
Hollywood, bro. You got to go do it.
Nah, I just can't do it, man. I'm not like you. I'm not courageous. I'm not brave, you
Dude,
know?
set up a microphone stand at your law firm and just put it in the corner and start, saying anal jokes and stuff. Like just you got to let it rip.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
Holy
know, man.
fuck,
I don't
dude.
know if I can do it.
I didn't know you wanted to do this shit. I always pictured you as a corporate douche.
No, dude, man. Like, I gotta tell you, high school, college, that was my dream, dude.
Oh my god,
I
man.
always wanted to do stand up. Yeah, that's why I love these guys. I've seen Dave Chappelle's specials like over and over. Oh, another good one, Chris Rock, of course. Great.
Yeah,
Chris
bring up
Rock is great.
name.
All of them.
Yeah, it's so good.
The Clapper. He's good. He's good.
Yeah.
Dude,
Uh,
yeah. I mean, I gotta tell you, I think I have some of the stuff right here. It's gonna be like from 2016 though. Let's see.
is this the midget thing? Wait, you have jokes written out?
I think so. Yeah.
Oh my god, dude. 2016. How old are you?
I,
Like 19, 20?
oh man, I got a whole thing here. Let's see. Um,
Damn, dude. I wish that I was into it earlier. Like when I was in college, I wasn't on my radar at all. I also lived in Eugene, Oregon, where that wasn't a thing.
dude, I just didn't know what it took. And then I actually watched that show Crashing. Did you watch that
No, I never
on
saw
HBO?
it.
It's a must watch for like a budding stand-up comedian.
Uh,
It's on HBO. It's like 2 seasons. Basically, this guy, kind of like you, who quits it, like not like you, but he quits his job.
mhm.
His girlfriend leaves him, whatever, and like he's like, I'm gonna fully dedicate myself to stand-up comedy. And it's just like you just see the path he goes through and the struggle and stuff like that. Like
Yeah.
what it takes. Like he's always the last performer and he has to be there until like 1 a.m., 2
Yeah.
a.m. No one's there.
That's awesome. Yeah, I'll check that out. Damn. Do you have jokes about like LeBron in Cleveland or Trump winning probably if it's 2016?
And what is it?
Your material. If it's from 2016, you probably got stuff on,
No way.
Hillary.
I was never that ballsy.
Yeah.
Oh man, I got dude, I don't know if this is good stuff, but I had stuff.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Fuck yeah. Ooh.
Anyways, I'm not gonna read my stand-up right now. Um okay. All right. I got a very important question for you.
Yeah.
Um I know you've been expecting this.
Did a cameo this week.
Biz or personal?
Personal. Shout out to our boy Will who listens to the pod. Will bought another cameo.
Dude, what are you printing money right now in this
I know.
pod?
Well, this guy's rich, and
Well, rich will.
yeah,
And
it's
did
funny.
you up the
I'm
price
the
on
only
Will?
one monetizing this podcast, dude. You're empty-handed right now. You've made
Dude,
no
I might
money.
start a cameo for Will too, man. Hey,
Yeah,
Will, you know what, man? We can discuss privately. Just leave me a
yeah.
comment.
You could perform your 2016 stand-up jokes in those cameos.
I actually updated in 2018 from what I see.
Oh shit. Yeah.
Yeah. Let me ask you, and you raised the price on my boy Will to $20?
No, it's still the same. I
10?
I haven't touched it, so I
Thank
don't know.
God. And is there a friends and family discount?
Well, I think Will is family at this point.
He's
He
like
comments more than my parents do. Parents do. So
he's seen it more than me.
yeah. Yeah, I mean at least he watches every episode unlike someone. Uh hmm. Who's
Jamie,
that?
freaking Jamie, man. He puts this show up unedited, man. Fucking Jamie.
Yeah, yeah, unedited. Dude, I was gonna ask you, so you're done with your internship. How long till classes start?
Like 2 more weeks, but I think I'm gonna hit up New York City actually. Next, like in a week,
Oh,
2 weeks. I
damn,
might,
dude.
or no, 2 weeks. Yeah, because in 3 weeks classes start, so in 2 weeks I'm hitting up New York City.
You got the shirt ready right now.
New York made, baby. Yeah, I was gonna go and stop by your brother's place,
Yeah,
see
you
how he's
should.
hanging. Yeah, we're gonna party it up.
Fuck yeah. That'd be awesome, man. He's always hating on you. He's always like, you got to get a new host. This is awful. Uh,
Dude, I'll give me a weekend and I'll convince him he'll kick you off the show.
yeah.
Give me a
Yeah.
weekend, man.
It's just you and him next. You're like, hey, man, I can't do it next week. I'm like, all right, sounds good. I check the YouTube and it's just you and Tim like going back and forth.
we uploaded it on Big Four Boys.
Yeah.
Does he look like you? Would anyone know the difference?
He does. He looks a little different. Not really, but
Better looking.
yeah, easily.
Hey, can I ask you? Are you still with your boyfriend, by the way?
Yeah, dude, you really need to tune in to the episodes because well, I guess I didn't say much last week.
Well, I
Uh,
don't know, week to week, man. I know how
yeah.
you guys are.
Yeah, that's going all right. He listens from time to time
He
to
does?
this. Yeah, so I'm like, I don't really know what to say. You want to be respectful and not, share all of
Well,
the
why does he
gross
listen to
stuff.
this, man?
What was that?
Why does he listen? We only have like 10 listeners. You're telling me your boyfriend has to be one of them?
I guess so. Yeah. So we got to keep it tight. But I've also said, so many racial jokes and like,
That's not you. That's not you.
yeah, that's
So does he come to your
stereotypical.
stand-up performances with you or no?
No, never, dude. This is the other thing.
Does
I've
he
had
know about
I've
your
had
stand-up?
I've had friends who. What was that?
Does he know about you doing stand-up?
Yeah, yeah. I've had friends be like, "Oh, we'd love to come see you," and I'm just like, "You got to give me like 10 years, and then you can see me." Like,
No, come on, dude. I heard your stuff 2 weeks ago. It was actually good.
maybe it sounds okay, but like the whole like the presentation is a whole other part where like you're
Dude, as
on
long as you get
stage.
everyone's drunk, it's fine.
That's true. Yeah, if everyone's hammered, it's
That's all they need.
yeah,
So he's not coming.
coming.
He's
To
he's
what?
he's not coming to your performances.
Dude, so like the one I did yesterday where there's three people there, I think if someone I know saw me doing that, like I would lose a friendship or I'd lose a relation. They'd see me and be like, this is brutal. And so I'm like, I can't have anyone seeing this. You got to give me at least 2 decades and then you can watch.
And does he think that you should pursue a career in stand-up, or does he want you to be an accountant?
I don't know. That's the tough thing about I think relationships and like family in general. You're like, I want to pursue something riskier, but I think being poor isn't very
But
attractive.
don't you just have daddy's money, man? Doesn't he own like half of Portland?
Yeah, we could sell off the Willamette River to some other girl, and
That's good. That's good, man.
yeah,
Yeah, I thought you guys were gonna get gifted one of like those downtown buildings for your wedding
yep,
gift.
yeah,
That's what I
that's the
heard.
plan. We'll get married at Departure. Give Departure a Goog. It's this rooftop bar. And we just, have our reception at the fucking
Let's see, Departure Portland. Wow, 4.4 stars, dude. $3 signs. Look at you guys. I didn't even know $3 signs exist in Portland.
yeah,
Okay.
the only thing expensive is the gas. Um, did we
Good.
have a single topic today? I feel like we're just
Dude,
like,
dude, it's
uh,
beautiful, man.
what?
Hey, you know what? When you guys do get hitched, I'll be more than happy to show up. Assuming I'm
Yeah,
invited.
absolutely, man. You could be the flower girl or
Oh,
whatever.
you guys. Oh, so you guys are doing a traditional one then?
No, dude. If I ever had a wedding, I would do fucking no vows, no,
Who
no.
would walk down the aisle? You or him?
What do you? Oh, that's a good cue. I'll make him do it. Cardio.
All right, I'm done with this. I'm done with this line
I
of
know,
questions.
I
I'm
know. I
very happy for you, man.
appreciate
Congratulations. I
it.
hope you and him have a very fruitful and healthy relationship. Um,
Yeah,
and many more
I,
days with
I
each
know.
other.
I feel like the personal stuff can only be. You can only go so far with it until you're just like, all right, no one listening gives a fuck about any of
Dude,
this.
I'm actually very interested.
Yeah,
I
I
think I think Will is kind of interested. Will, if you're interested, can you give us a thumbs up in the comments?
Yeah, yeah. Will give us a thumbs up. Patreon.com
And
slash.
also, if you want a cameo from me, Will, just also in the comments, can I get a cameo?
Yeah, get some head. Um, dude. Oh man. What else do you got? I don't know how long we're
I, I
going
think
here.
I think we could check out, man. It's 46 minutes. Let's wait until football comes. Come on, give me a
Yeah,
break, dude.
dude. Have I told you about this podcast, Come Town? Have you heard of that?
No, no, I heard too much. I heard too much.
You've. Oh, did I tell you about it or
No,
no?
I said I've heard too much just from the title.
Oh, I gotcha. Yes,
What
you
is it
can.
about?
Seamantown. It's just these New York comedians, and they ended the podcast. It's done. But like for months, they would go, God, fuck this thing, and they would record for an hour, and just it was like this, where they had nothing planned, and they're just kind of bullshitting. But they had big enough fan base to where they made some money. But they just towards the end of it, they did not give a fuck, and they're
What
like,
do
let's
they? What
get
do they
this
do
done.
now?
What?
What do they do now?
They two of them have a separate pod, and the other one just does stand up. I think he just tours and doesn't have a
Fucking
podcast.
lame. Yeah, that's it for me, my man.
Yeah, how's dude? New York should be fun. Oh my god, I can give you a list of Instagrammable brunch spots,
Nope.
so you and Bay can take
You
some
mean
pics.
my boyfriend or my
Yeah,
girlfriend?
whatever you got. The stripper girl, right?
Oh no, nothing like that, man. Nothing like nothing like actually, I gotta go right now, man. I don't know what
Oh
you're
yeah,
talking about. Yeah, yeah.
that's your cue to leave.
Yeah, that's my
Um,
cue. Will, I love you, man. You're the reason I do this pod. You're the reason I wake up every morning. Thank you, Will.
oh,
Um,
dude, I did have one more thing, but if you gotta go, let's
fuck this
go.
guy. Jake, I love you too, my man. Congrats on the promotion. Drew, we love what's your one more thing?
Let's shout out every single fan because there's only a few of them. Mom,
Garrett,
for yeah.
Garrett, I
Um,
hope you're still listening, man.
dude, so I made a video recently that did okay online, and I got an Instagram DM from this dude who's like, "Hey, dude, I have 1 million followers on TikTok. What would you think about me?" And he's like, "I am a manager of some people's accounts. What would you think about me, like helping you with editing and shit and getting you deals?" And this is like some dude who's like, I think he lives in India, and he'll like message me at 3 a.m. just going, yeah, let's get on a call tomorrow. Should I block this dude? Should I give him all my money? What
Give
do I
him all
do?
your contact information. Oh, give him some money for your bank accounts. Give him your account numbers, routing numbers.
I've only
Um,
given 2 credit cards,
that's
but
it.
yeah, I'm wondering if do I
That's
go for
no, dude. Come on, man. You gotta take some risks in this world to be successful, dude. And you're living in a very sheltered world, given two
yeah.
credit cards. No.
My only
Say
complaint,
yes. Say yes. Be
I
open.
totally trust the guy, but there was already one charge. He purchased a curry house, and
Anyways, that's my that's my cue to check out.
yeah,
We love you, Drew. Congrats on the promotion, man.
he's not listening.
Who else is there?
Jake is the other guy.
We already talked about Jake, didn't we? We congratulated Jake. Congratulations again, Jake, on whatever you're doing.
Being
Um,
single.
Congrats on having $2,000 in your wallet. I hope no one robs it. Um, yeah, Garrett, I hope you're listening. Alex's boyfriend, I hope you're not listening, but if you are listening, we love you too. We love you too.
Yeah, love you, sir.
Yes, sir. All right, that's it for 45.
All right. God, we fucking mailed this episode in. I haven't even pressed stop on the recording because I just need to admit to all the fans that we fucking just
New York, baby.
yeah.
No, I think we did a good episode. We had a,
Yeah, we did all right. All right, ladies and gentlemen, episode 45. Yeah.